Jackson McLean is the courtesy runner at second base for Vernon. And now we're going to go to the pen, or are we? And we are. There'll be a right-hander on for Benedictine, and he'll try to get his team out of a bases-loaded jam. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll introduce you to the new Benedictine College reliever. They lead 11-5. This is William Penn University Baseball on the Statesman Sports Network. The new pitcher on for Benedictine is number 44, Isaac Rudolph. The sophomore sitting 6'4" out of Peoria, Illinois. On the season, Rudolph, 6 1/3 innings pitched, is his 8th appearance, 2.84 ERA, 3 strikeouts and 3 walks, so doesn't stand as a big strikeout threat, but he is a 3/4 arm slot, it looks like. As you got a left-handed slinging side armor to start the game. Now you got the right-handed side armor coming out of the pen. As Statesman off the bases loaded, Graverson still flexing that right knee over there at first base. McLean at second, Hunt at third. Bravo will get his licks at Rudolph. With nobody out, big spot here for the Statesman. Jackson McLean, the courtesy runner at second base, the sophomore out of Farmington, Minnesota. Dominic Bravo, the senior out of Downey, California, Long Beach, LA Harbor Community College transfer. Second year manning the hot corner for the Statesman. Big spot here, Rudolph, set at the chest, now delivers side armor, misses low, 1-0 the count. Bravo looking for something here to drive into the outfield. As he wants to stay out of the double play in this situation. As Bennington will gladly trade 2 outs for a run, up 11-5. The 1-0. That one misses low. Looked like a slider there that missed. 2-0 the count. Bravo hitting .303 on the season after that single last inning. Had himself a good couple of days here. The 2-0. That one is in the zone. High and away. 2-1. Just clipped that high outside corner. Bravo asking if that was the edge of the zone, and I think the umpire gave him a nod as to say yes. The 2-1 delivery now to Bravo. And that's a ball that misses in. It's 3-1. Big spot here for the Statesmen as they'll gladly take a run any way they can get it here. Whether that be from a sacrifice fly, a base hit that scores at least one, a walk would also do the trick. 3-1 count now as that one is swung on and fouled back. Good hack there from Bravo. It's now full, 3-2. Outfield swung to the right, infield straight up with the bases loaded. Torrealba waits his turn on deck. Big spot here early in this one. Rudolph comes set. Now comes 2. That one is swung on and missed, and Bravo is down on strikes for the first out. And I'll bring up Tori Alba. Starting pitcher Ben Hankemer, still responsible for the 3 runners on the bases. Statesman trying to make those hurt. Statesman want to try to cash in these runs. As Benedictine now 1 pitch away from getting out of this jam. That one is swung on and fouled off to the left out of play. As you see, Tori Alba kind of flexing that sore hamstring he's been nursing. The 0-1 now to Tori Alba. That one is in there for a strike. It's 0-2. Tori Alba upset at himself that he let that one go by, as that was just a floater over the middle of the plate that he thinks he could have done some damage to. And I agree. 0-2 to count. Garcia waits on deck. The 0-2 swung on and fouled straight back. Good spoil there from Tori Alba. Big spot here. 0-2 count to Tori Alba. The pitch. That one is in there for a called strike 3. And Rudolph has come in and struck out Bravo and Tori Alba. And the Statesmen are in danger of stranding the bases loaded here. And a big opportunity after they chased Hankemer from the ball game as he loaded the bases. Rudolph has come in and struck out Bravo and Tori Alba. Bravo went down swinging, Tori Alba looking, as he gives a completely different look than Hankemer. The side-arming Hankemer from the left side, the side-arming Rudolph, so the ball is spinning opposite. Now to Garcia as that slider misses away. It's 1-0. A 1-0 count now. And that one misses low. 2-0 the count now to Garcia. Garcia 0 for 1 with an RBI and a run scored. Reach base on there in the first. Sacrifice fly to right in the second. Big spot here for the senior out of Ontario, California. San Bernardino Valley college transfer a season ago. Second year at second base for the Statesmen. As that one is in there for a strike. Looks like a little cutter right there. Two and 1 the count now to Garcia. Bases juiced here. Big spot. That one is in there for a strike. It's now 2-2. Runs things even. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ducks on the pond for the Statesmen. Graverson at first, McLean at second, Hunt at third. Rudolph trying to dance out of danger here and strand the bases loaded, as he's in relief of Hankemer. The 2-2 swung on and fouled off to the left. We'll do it again. Good crowd on hand here at Penn Field. Beautiful day here in Oskaloosa, Iowa. 66 degrees. Strong breeze blowing from the south out to right field. Coming set is Rudolph. Now delivers. That one is chased up the middle. And they're going to get the force out at second, and they will get out of the inning unscathed. As Garcia grounds out to second, Statesman strand the bases loaded, and they trail 11-5. We're heading to the fourth inning here at Penn Field. This is William Penn University Baseball on the Statesman Sports Network. Isaac Rudolph dancing out of danger in inning ago in relief of Hankemer. He's back out there on the mound in inning number 4. Final line for Hankemer. 2 innings pitched, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, nobody struck out. Rudolph doing a nice job last inning, dancing around danger and getting Hankemer off the hook, as the Statesman will now send up Alex Fisher, the Sydney, Australia native. He'll be followed by Tanner Badir and Jamison Hart, and if anybody reaches, Jarrett Hunt. Fisher looking to get a base runner aboard here. First pitch to him is in there for a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The pitch swung on and fouled back out of play. It's now 0-2. Fisher going to have to shorten up here and try to put something in play. The 0-2. And that's in there. Called strike 3 on the inside corner. Looked like a little cutter right there. Front doored it. Inside the front hip of Fisher. He's down looking, and I'll send up Tanner Badir. Tanner Badir, 1 of 1 with a couple RBIs and a run scored to this point. And the Statesman, now as we get into the later innings, will have to get something going in a hurry, as that one runs inside and misses. It's 1-1. 2-seamer right there from Rudolph. The 1-0. That one swung on and fouled up the third base line past the third base coach's box. 1-1 the count now to Tanner Badir, the Bondurant, Iowa native, sophomore season. Coming off of an impressive freshman campaign, one where he led the Statesman in hitting and led them in home runs, as well as led the team in ERA on the pitcher's bump, as that one is grounded foul up the third base line, just foul. It looked like it would have hit the bag had the third baseman Slayton not grabbed it. So 2 strikes. Badir will do it again. As this game got off to a hot start offensively, both teams. Benedictine, 2 runs in the first. Statesman responding with 3 in the bottom of the first. Benedictine 5 runs in the top of the second, 2 for the Statesman in the bottom of the second. The 1-2 delivery bounces in front with about a 58-foot fastball there, but Benedictine coming back with 4 in the top of the third to make it 11-5. Statesman unable to respond in the bottom of the third, and they shut down Benedictine a half inning ago in the top of the fourth. Statesman getting their chances here in the bottom of the fourth as Badir steps out and calls time. 2-2 the count. The 2-2 swung on, and that's flared out to right as the right fielder has it in his tracks, and he corrals it for the second out of the inning. That is Pavliak. Now they'll bring up Jameson Hart looking to get something going with 2 outs here. Nobody on in the inning. Hart 0 for 2. And they will swing the infield around to the right, leaving shortstop area wide open. As a shortstop, Piontek swings over to the right of second base, and that's a pitch on the inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Third baseman Slayton playing in the 5-6 hole. The 0-1. That one misses low. Breaking ball there. 1-1 the count. If Hart is able to reach, we will see Jarrett Hunt get an opportunity. Hunt putting together a good ball game. 2 of 2 at this point. And there's one that gets away from the catcher, Van Beckleer. It's 2-1 the count. Hart 4 home runs on the season, hitting .338. Off to a good junior campaign in the Navy and Gold. 25 RBIs. That leads the Statesman. The 2-1 now. That one is swung on and missed. Big, healthy hack there from Hart, but comes up empty. It's 2-2 now as he'll have to shorten up and try to put something in play. Rudolph gets his sign, now working through the windup. And that one is grounded up the middle, and it's going to be past the outstretched Piontek, as Hart will have himself a base hit, his first of the afternoon, and that'll send up Jarrett Hunt. Good piece of 2-strike hitting there by Hart. It was an off-speed pitch low in the zone, and was able to hit it right back up the middle. Past an outstretched Piontek, who was swung over to the right of second base. May have had an opportunity to get that ball had he been playing in his normal shortstop area. But the Statesman will take it as they need base runners any way they can get him here. As Hunt now steps in, and he takes a breaking ball for a strike. It's now 0-1. Steady dose of off speed for Rudolph. Jarrett Hunt 2 of 2, doubled to right center in the first. That one's rolled over on third baseman, up with it on the second to get Hart, and that'll end the threat for the Statesman in the bottom of the fourth. We're heading to the 5th inning here at Penn Field. Statesman trail 11-5. This is William Penn University Baseball, the Statesman Sports Network. State's doing a good job of retiring Michael Slayton, the big bopper in this lineup for the Benedictine Ravens. He's now 0 for 4, but as we mentioned, has still been productive, albeit without getting a hit. And I'll bring up the shortstop, Drew Piontek. Piontek 2 of 2, couple home runs for him in this one, 4 RBIs. They have not been able to keep him down. As that one misses outside, it is 1-0. Wickman now working fast, and that one misses low. 2-0 the count. Wickman pitching well here in relief of Natter. The 2-0, and that one is lined to right field. Just as I say that one's going to get down, that one's going to get to the fence. One hopper off the fence. Hart getting it in quickly, and he's going to show off the cannon as he forces Piontek to stay at first. So Piontek now 3 of 3 in this one. And that'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Jacob Pavliak. Right fielder 0 for 2 with an RBI so far in this one. First pitch to Pavliak is swung on and fouled out of play to the right. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch now to Pavliak. Runner holds. Good backhand stop there from Vernon. 1-1 the count. Pavliak reached base on an error in the first, grounded to short in the second, and hit a sacrifice fly to center back in the third. We are now in the top of the fifth. Piontek does run. And that one misses away. We have not seen an attempted stolen base by either side. A couple teams that run pretty well. Benedictine, 64 of 84 on the season. Those are some big stolen base numbers. Statesman, 31 of 38. The 2-1, that one is lined down the right field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And Piontek rounds second. Hart looking to get it back in. And they're going to hold up Piontek at third. And Pavliak will go into second standing up. Benedictine back in business here. They have runners on second and third now with 1 out. And we'll see what the Statesmen want to do here with the designated hitter Pavaza with the base open. They can't afford to give up any more runs. They have to keep the Benedictine lead right where it is as they'll bring the infield in. We'll see if they elect to put them on. It doesn't look like they will. Pavaza 1 for 2. With a walk to this point, single to left back in the second, his only hit. And that one is lined over a leaping Denning into left center field. The Piontek in to score. Pavliak now on, and it'll be a double for Pavaza. With the infield drawn in, just out of a leaping Stetson Denning range. Back-to-back doubles here. Now makes it 13-5. That'll bring up the first baseman, the left fielder, Jackson Doherty. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts in this one for him. 13 runs, 11 hits now for Benedictine. And that one finds the bottom of the zone at the knees. Good spot there by Wickman. It's 0-1. We suspected that this would be a slugfest. It has lived up to that billing. The 0-1 now to Doherty is chopped to the shortstop Denning. Denning coming in now on the first. Gets it. Speedy Doherty over there at first. Moves Pavaza to third as Vernon will now have to be careful not to let one get by him. And it'll bring up the first baseman, Jackson Field. 0 for 1 in this game so far. A couple of runs scored, a couple of walks as well. The first pitch to him is the first pitch swung on to shortstop Denning. Denning up with it on the first. And the Statesmen will limit the damage, although they have given up 2 runs. The Benedictine Ravens lead 13-5. We're heading on to the bottom of the 5th here at Penn Field. This is William Penn University Baseball on the Statesman Sports Network. back here. Bottom of the 5th inning. The 0-2 now to Graverson's fouled off. Vernon leading off this inning with a single to left. Jackson McLean doing the courtesy running duties. He replaces him at first. Statesman trying to scratch for some runs here late as they try to mount this comeback. Trailing 13-5 here. The 0-2. That one swung on and missed. Change up puts Graverson down on strikes. And now send up Dominic Bravo with one down and a runner on first. Dominic Bravo going down on strikes in his last at-bat. First batter that Rudolph faced. Struck him out with nobody out and the bases loaded. Big opportunity for the Statesman squandered back in the 3rd. Bravo takes one for a strike on the outside corner. Breaking ball, 0-1 the count. McLean over at first, doing the courtesy running duties as we'd mentioned. No stolen bases, or excuse me, one stolen base on 4 attempts. That one is swung on and missed. Big hack there from Bravo, comes up empty. 0-2 the count now. Bravo will look to shorten up, put something in play here. Is that one swung on and missed, or fouled off, excuse me, as the catcher Van Beclear was unable to hang on to it. We'll do the 0-2 once again. Bravo just getting a piece of that one. The 0-2 upcoming now from Rudolph to Bravo. Once again, swung on. That's grounded to the shortstop Piontek. Up it onto the second baseman. On to first. Dug out nicely by Field. And that's going to be an inning-ending 6-4-3 double play. That'll end the Statesman threat. They trail 13-5. Heading into the 6th inning here at Penn Field. This is William Penn University Baseball on the Statesman Sports Network. Stetson Denning set to lead us off here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Statesman in a desperate need for some base runners and some runs here as they only have a couple chances left to cut into this 13-5 lead. Denning getting his first at-bat of the ballgame after he replaced Torrealba a couple innings ago. Hopefully Torrealba is okay as we saw him flexing a hamstring earlier. First pitch to Denning, and that one is taken high and away. It's 1-0. Denning, the sophomore out of Queen Creek, Arizona, came in and shut the door in Game 1 against Baker yesterday, throwing the final 2 innings. The 1-0 to him misses. It's now 2-0. Denning on the season. 143 hitter, no home runs, 1 RBI. The 2-0 to Denning is in there for a strike. It's now 2-1. Denning, one of a few two-way players on the Statesman squad, just a sophomore. The 2-1. That one swung on and fouled off the catcher's mitt. And it's now 2-2. Denning looking to get on, and the lineup will then turn over to Adrian Garcia, the leadoff man for the Statesman. The 2-2 misses inside. It's now run full, 3-2, so good at bat here for Denning out the gate here in the 6th. The 3-2 offering now to Denning is swung on and fouled up the third base line. Looked like he may have caught a piece of his foot possibly as it took a funky bounce. We'll do the payoff pitch one more time. At least. The 3-2 swung on, and that's drilled down the right field line, just foul. Past first base coach Jason Schaefer. His 4th season as an assistant coach for this Statesman staff, former player. The 3-2 swung on and fouled off to the left down the third baseline. And we'll do it again. Good at bat here by Denning. The payoff pitch once more, and that one misses away. And Denning is aboard with a leadoff walk. Good at bat there from the sophomore. And that'll turn the lineup over as we'll get Adrian Garcia. Statesman looking to chip away here. You know they're not going to give in. And as everybody in that dugout up on the fence, they know how big these games are, especially wanting to protect your home field. Took 2 yesterday from Baker. Mission accomplished there. But having a much more difficult task as Benedictine comes to town. Ravens, as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, splitting with Grandview up in Des Moines yesterday. And that one runs inside as Rudolph have to be careful as he did not have much of a set there. Could have resulted in a balk. 1-0 now to Garcia. Now he'll throw over and take a check on Denning. He slides back in safely. Denning doesn't figure to do much running in this situation. Pitch to Garcia is fouled back off the screen. 1-1 the count now. Stetson Denning, no stolen base attempts on the season. Long pause for Rudolph. Now comes to Garcia. It's 2-1 as that one misses low. The 2-1 to Garcia is on the inside corner for a strike. It's 2-2. Garcia showing his displeasure for the call as he thought it was in. Garcia does stand up on the plate, so it may seem like it's a little bit inside to him, but might catch that corner of the plate. 2-2 now. Denning, good size lead over at first. He's not going anywhere. That one singled left or third base is slating up with it. On to second, on to first, and that's going to be a 5-4-3 double play. As Garcia is retired, as well as Denning. Third double play of the game for the Ravens. That one a big blow. As the Statesmen will have to get it going again here with 2 outs as Alex Fisher strolls to the plate. 2 of 3. To this point. That one is singled back up the middle, and there's a 2-out base runner. First pitch swinging was Fisher. Takes a big round at first. So he's now 3 of 4. Good day for Fisher. And that'll bring up the 3-hitter, Tanner Badir. Tanner Badir 1 of 2 with a couple of RBIs in this one. Fisher does do some running, but once again, trailing by 8 here. No sense of trying to swipe a bag, as that one is drilled out to right center field. That one will get down into right center field. Fisher hustling around second. Badir is going to put the brakes on, and Statesmen are going to be in business here with 2 outs, first and third after back-to-back singles. Good piece of hitting there from Badir. Taking that little breaking ball in the outer half, right over the second baseman's head. And Badir had himself his second hit of the game, and Statesmen now have Jamison Hart strolling to the plate, 1 of 3 to this point. Big opportunity once again for the Statesmen. The Statesmen have stranded some base runners. 6 to this point, in danger of stranding a couple more unless Hart can reverse their fortunes. Statesmen desperately trying to find their way back into this ball game, as that one's popped up on the infield, as the third baseman Slayton will come over, make the play, and that retires the threat for the Statesmen. That is unable to put across any runs here. It's 13-5. We're heading to the top of the 7th inning here at Penn Field. This is William Penn University Baseball on the Statesmen Sports Network. Top of the 7th here at Penn Field. Michael Slayton, the center fielder, stepping in. He'll be followed by Drew Piontek and Jacob Albiak. First pitch to him misses everything, as Vernon unable to dig that one out. It's 1-0. .429 hitter is Slayton. 9 home runs, 35 RBIs. He can really supply the power. Whereas that one is drilled off the left field, and that one will leave the yard as Badir just looks up, and it is off the trees just to the left of the flag. For Slayton, we talked about his power pregame. 10 home runs. This will be his 36th RBI. And that extends the lead now to 14-5. As that was a no-doubter. Couple of no-doubters today for this Ravens team. And the Slayton brothers